Frontline with Kwaku Annan, only on CTV. The Frontline with Kwaku Annan, only on CTV. The Frontline with Kwaku Annan, only on CTV. The Frontline with Kwaku Annan, only on CTV.
Tonight on your weekend Frontline, we throw the spotlight yet on the Center for Democratic Development, CDD latest Afrobarometer report, which captured a wide range of public institutions and many underperforming. The report, however, zeroed down on election 2024 and the fundamental impact expected after the exercise. Tonight, the Afrobarometer report by CDD in second sharp focus. I am Kwaku Annan, and of course, this is the Frontline, live tonight from the very HQ here at CTV, and we're live across dozens of stations, all picking the feed, including our very own in Sunyani 88.1 FM. We're live in Western Region on Tadi 99.1 FM, and of course live in London on GOB on TuneIn, modernghana.com, still on GOB. Pick it up on www.gobtv.tv plus Apple Music. We're live tonight on the Information Superhighway on YouTube, Facebook, and the link is my CTVGH, both on YouTube and Facebook, and the link is simple, my CTVGH, plus the interactive segment on the WhatsApp line 020-297-3461. Folks, all messages will be read hopefully. Tonight we have a simple task to perform, and of course it's like a flashback, if you like a throwback. Tonight we bring back the CDD, the Center for Democratic Development latest Afrobarometer report, back again in sharp focus, part 2. Now the report, if you recall, on Monday we gave you part 1 of the report, and then Wednesday we had exclusive one-on-one with Elvis Efriankre. Tonight we're giving you the second batch of the CDD Afrobarometer report, the latest. Now this is a report pretty disturbing, a pretty fascinating development in this report. The report captured a wide range, quite a mileage of events, and that is what hundreds of Ghanaians have expressed very deepest concern, very troubling concern. And the concerns they've expressed is about the fact that many Ghanaians, are crestfallen in many institutions. They are disappointed in many institutions. They don't have the hope, they don't have the trust, they don't have the confidence in the very Ghanaian institutions you and I know. And many of such institutions the report captured wide. Example, the police service. The police service is described as one of the massive public sector or public institution that is extremely corrupt. The judiciary, as you and I know, what is panning, what you and I are watching all over the rendezvous between Parliament and the judiciary, is one example to depict that. Why won't Ghanaians express discomfort, or if you like, mistrust in the judiciary? Many Ghanaians don't trust the judiciary anymore. Another institution is the Parliament itself. Many people don't also trust the Parliament. They've lost confidence in the Parliament. Yeah, that's very, the debilitating effect affecting, or as it were, causing Ghanaians not to have belief in this public sector or public institutions is quite, you know, disturbing, in the sense that it isn't also that Ghanaians don't trust it for lack of trust. It is the way these institutions have performed all this while. For example, you take the judiciary into question. If the judiciary today is pretty much interested in discussing 4 members of parliament who have abdicated their seats and they've gone they are somewhere seeking to contest to come back to the August House through independence seat, what is the judiciary's business here? What is their business? Now, if the judiciary is called to go and speak for the people of SAR, you know, in the Volta region, the people of SAR, and then the judiciary will say, we don't have a jurisdiction in that case. How? But you have jurisdiction in parliament. You have jurisdiction in the 4 members who have abdicated or have resigned and gone their way. Of course, which even the political parties in which they come from, the political party also has a constitution which of course states quite clear in unequivocal equivocation that any member who go on this direction automatically forfeits his or her membership. And that's exactly those 3 persons have done. And then in all of this, we are still yearning for a Supreme Court interpretation to say what? How? Look at the Ghana police. The massive corruption in the police service is unprecedented. Now, the office of the president was also cited in the report. Why? Very corrupt. They don't, you know, people don't trust the office of the president. Why? Because people are, you know, somebody want to go and see the president for whatever. More especially or more particularly, like investors who want to go and see the president. And oftentimes, there's allegations of, oh, your attempt to go and see the president, those officials there would have to take some money from you. And some are taking as much as $10,000, $20,000 and all of that, just to be able to make, you know, the president accessible to you. Why? Didn't we hear this week? Duncan William was saying this on Monday. I played the tape. Why? Folks, this is very disturbing. Tonight, we are connecting every corner of Ghana. Listen to me, oh. We are connecting everywhere. All the way, connecting Bawku. All right? Coupled with that of Upper East, we are connecting Upper West. And then we are connecting Northern region, Tamale. We are sloping down to where? Ashanti region, capital, Kumasi. And then we are coming to Eastern region. We are moving to Brong-Ahafo. And then we are connecting the nation's capital, Accra. We are connecting Volta region. Let's connect Central region. And then we are connecting Western region, plus the 6 regional capitals. This is the Frontline, the nation's biggest investigative magazine show. We're bringing you all this, plus some very developing story, very frightening one indeed. Tonight, we are throwing something to a top police chief, and anybody who knows him, tell him that I said he should listen to the Frontline. Nathan Kofi Boakye, you know him. Nathan Kofi Boakye. There is trouble tonight. Nathan Kofi Boakye, I'm sure you guys know him. Yes. If you know him, call him and tell him that I said he should listen to CTV, the Frontline. There is something for him. Very, very disturbing. Folks, a lot tonight is coming on your table. A lot. Just brace yourself. But at this time, what would you do? You will call a friend, you'll call a brother, call a sister, a cousin, auntie, a father, a mother, a sister, anybody. But then before, get it straight. You can watch this show on your television. If you have a smart TV or what, just go through your TV and then scroll through. You get CTV, very easy to get if it's a digital TV or a smart one. But your inability to pick the feed, go on the social media. If you have phone, go to YouTube. You go to YouTube, type my CTVGH, and then subscribe. When you type subscribe, so as soon as I start the show, you are the first person to get a notification. You can also join the show on Facebook. Either of the two, you can join the show, and then you would watch tonight's show. Folks, when you get the link, share the link to a friend, a brother, a sister. Together we all glue to our set, think and make a sense of it all. Tonight, the Center for Democratic Development, CDD, latest Afrobarometer captured Electoral Commission. The Ghanaians have lost trust in the Electoral Commission. Why? A lot. But tonight, our focus on that report is towards election 2024. The report has captured something on election 2024. What is it? You are going to, know it. You will know what the report is talking about. Electoral, what do you call it? Election 2024. Folks, ebeyen sembebre anadri mawaso anyway ni emraha. Frewunia, frewadanfo, frew papa, o mame, o cousin, o brother. Right? Ni na yentra on the program na anadri. O TV, smart TV. Oko smart TV ni so obenya CTV, very simple. Se we nyan so a ene call phone no so and our laptop no so na call YouTube and our Facebook. Either of the two. Oko type my CTV GH obenya program no na washo very simple. Na me say wunya link no so amenya akwadwo. Share link no uni bi share. Enti baby a unia no we connect all over from Bawku tension air cost of Bawku ni yasem kitana di ubetinsem. Yeah. But we say hey, Kwaku, you can say, I'm Ghana for. Who say on Monday, I said something to Ghanaians. He said, Ora Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia poses some form of risk to the nation's national security. Na mekasa answer, na enye se Bawumia na open to call. No, there be yankan ye. Enye Bawumia na open to call be there be ntesa. Enono one side on one hand. Chere se Bawumia nankasa no afenumie no omokun to kwa no Bawumia efri tribe Bawku. Enti asem ka se Bawumia aba be di president a obetimi ahwe emo no tribe no yesisi wo msa ama na ye no. And that is where the Bawku crisis will refuse to go. That is where the Bawku crisis will not be de-escalated. Pressure, baby. Folks, let's get started tonight. And I'm dreaming himself when you're pa. Yes. Fatigue was system no power. There's a lot of fatigue. Na ma yenhwe said ye betisia ye be ya ye be som Ghana for anadwe na yemfa enko yenim. Na enyoma entoto na kwemu kama. But folks, Shannon so anadwi say you know eba be eden eba be didwuma isronko papa emana koyie enti me so WhatsApp message no betimi de aba 0202973461 0202973461 me so in uko link ne so subscribe sene be ya bibia no ebe ye ntem and so e de amam wetimi aden akoanim why na ye de atoto now a family anadwi de chese ye bobo ne tew ye nche e wo so kra bibia me di wedri e Ghana speaks am di obe rem na fi ye kokọ no ye ba be kan CDD for report no amount. Now Ghana speaks proudly sponsored by Ora Blackstar for ne se menkaiwe na ochina memene enche untimi mfa nya akwadura bomodia na ye den Fre Ora Blackstar for our office wo fanko here na wono aide ajo tata mo aba office wo oba no mo no wedi nsa wo so na chese wetimi aide aba na wo mo ape asase ni bi e de amaw Ora Blackstar for a patch say asase na wo so no sisi ye ya wo pese wo koko develop wo so no ento kwa e wo so no wudi agura ye ku ato akene kwa nti wo mo advice say jato ho menko eso nto kwa jato ho Nemum brana beji wo mu die bi ntem na chese pension house na wo pese odisi o e de ben dan na wo pese odisi o bi so ana meken wonya eye ye kan sen sika kakra se sika betimi aboama wetimi aye project bi enti eno no mu susu se ente ubo modia na wo yeden uba beje wo mo asase ni bia na wo metimi ayeden e de asase na ma udi si wodan bi kura na opese wo si cluster of buildings and say estate opese wo yeden wo dem rent ni na akwanya e ho ene mo nso a mo pese mo si hotels Airbnb ni all manners of fence and structures no ni na no mo se o menya asase ni bi dia ma wo ma asase ntokwasam ni so it remains the asase a ntokwa ni so land guard sembia so ni so ye betre sekan kotokuro srada nimne ade ebi ni so ubetimi sidana napa ewia anadwo or mpo anytime of your choice ora blaster for ansas na ewomu size akese 70 by 100 na ubetimi nso no mo edinkuta ho a so chena se ubetimi afre ora blaster for no ebeye 0536176176327 ora blaster 6176327 na woman obedi ensawoso mesrew bo oni akohoma wo na hwa asase se yedi nsuo akoso yeyi ka kwan atum afinsu yeyi de ben a yede kanea ekọ na yedi nsuo na nsuo de akọ ukwa akosi udan no wo mre na wobenya access to sa enemo we na na wo de si edan no so easy. Take a lesson ora blaster for ede asase we ede chiro. Listen to this.
Oro Black Star Limited. Our lands are everywhere. It depends on the customer's preferred location. We have lands in areas such as Kwabenya, Amasaman, Kaswa, Denchira, Bruku, Botsiano, and Insawam. Our lands are very affordable and has no litigation issues. Our lands comes in various sizes such as 70 by 100, 35 by 100, and among others. We have a flexible payments plan that is 3 months, 6 months, and 9 months. The areas are well developed. No need to worry about electricity, water, and other social amenities. You can contact us on 030-2452-555, 030-2452-555, or visit our website at www.oralblackstarlimited.com. Oral Black Star, your preference, our priority.
Great folks, welcome back, and of course it's your weekend Frontline. Tonight you're in a freestyle. What did I say? You're in a freestyle cry at the amount. Now, my main kind message where my mate George and about for good evening and a blessed new month to Kwaku. I say thanks so much for your great job for Mother Ghana. Keep it up and have a peaceful weekend. Stay blessed, safe, healthy, and strong. George and about for Nedebime. Yakubu, is it Isa or so? Or say more fire, great one, and or they buy. And Yakubu no answer to us, so I'm watching you live. And Dada Nu, or say I'm watching you live from Aguna Swedru Nuhune de buy. And all kinds of messages in here are welcome tonight. How many more days? Is it about 30 more days to go to the polls? Right? 30 more days to go to the polls. So, and there's in November 1. 36 more days. 36 more days to go to the polls. 36 more days, Ghana decides. I bet to say Fridays here. I bet to say Fridays here. Maybe be a program. Adia chani ekotwaba. You can imagine. Fridays here. Maybe be a program. Na adia chani ekotwaba. And you can imagine. Says our Friday in the program nebeko. Anadri, brace yourself. Oh. But me pamocho obi nim eye ora Kofi Boakye a mesramon frɛ ora Kofi Boakye emra ahase. Okay, we all say Kwaku watching you from Brakwa. God be with you. Fire them. Brakwa. Let's just say Isikumo Dobin Brakwa, right? Shout out. Bibia Detanakwem. Yeah, Isikumo Dobin Brakwa, I'm sure. Okay, so good evening, bro. Kwaku watching you live from Tema. This is baby. But your baby, man. Udiani baby, oh. Oh, okay, I guess so, baby. So we a baby. You are a baby, okay. And it's a man. Okay, good one. So, folks, all messages making kanina as and when Timo Amabenina and Odo message in the bar. You're making kanina. Folks, I'm sure, say Ghanaians, you are watching the developments across the whole Ghana. 36 more days to go to the polls. When say the Ghana, when say the Krunuma, the country is a still. Are you experiencing that? BBI is still. I see Jennifer Kun. Yeah. Ehupao. Bibi peja no ho kakra. God. Now, remember. Richard Amuzu, or say President Mahama, we will go on demonstration for you to clean the system. It's never clean at all. Okay, is it Negan Pauline, if I'm right? Or say welcome to the Truth Show. Good one, and on us need the buy. Now, and I agree, my minimum ye mobile amaso. Yen shall see free the politics of today. The politics of today takes us to John Dramani Mahama, educating voters how to exercise their thumb on the ballot paper. Ora John Mahama, any Ghana for a din komo. Now, the John Mahama and they say, I feel this is like an exercise. Or chre Ghana for Sebia, we NDC no beto amano, unya NDC no, ubia ubeto abanama amani biarano. John Dramani Mahama educate voters, electorate. Aha, ene bia wan hwene wenia brio. Me koto abanama fene saying Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia me yes of course. Na ukoto amana na nso wanye careful na wakwa mistake na wase no. Obi dimirika me koto ama John Mahama me koto enam emirika tuo no wenya abotre na wanhwe ne Ghana ni no na wakwa mistake na obeye no your ballot will not be counted. Me say the mistake na obeye ni nti the obehu ni say your ballot will not be counted. Eranum to oboase na hwe de ebeba. Okay, tonight John Mahama is taking it upon himself so obe educating Ghanaians how to vote and vote right. Ama ukodru one yes I'm mistaken. 36 more days to go. Chenwaso biweni na fi hwehwe se o card nimpo ehye bebre ni yeye dede America say ebisu kura na ne voting ID card no ohu bebi eda o mesrew fiti eneya weekend di kwei akosi next week mesrew bebi a ID card ne de bia na bon hu mauna moto kona kohwehwe entem kohwehwe voting ID card no entem America to so kiri na eden pe baby kama na feto what wo dey kohwe bia wallet me bia na carelessness bi na pressure nti we koja ato baby mesrew fato u bedroom ho baby say di ehwa na wakohwe ne kakra ehwa na wakohwe ne kakra na oni ni di mu didi mu hunkuta ho say wo na mede wo ekoye adwuma na ama Ghana ensakraye papa bi etimi aba o memu what you say run shenen so sa anadwuma me John Mahama all demonstrating exercise we to let Ghanaian voter no obehu kwanye say ofa so nti ukọ near the paper no ato wanimu a nye say paper eda wanim paper ne da wanimu a na eno anu no a ukọ akohwe Mahama paper no eda wanimu a o kire kwanye obefa so tom print ya na obe den wo so no na waye niye nkwa mfa nkotim so keke na wonkose no na we kogina fie o ma na him say him matoama ye fen say Bawumia ema na wini wo toama Bawumia me na wini for you know wakose no wo toama Mahama me na wini wakose no to boase na shad ni din kwanye se ofa so a ukoko template paper ne dey da ho now so they say we are as ukoko template the one ko say ballot paper. Take a lesson to John Dramani Mahama.
Don't thumbprint like this. Don't thumbprint like this. Thumbprint sideways. Yeah? Put the ballot paper on the table, put your thumb on the ink, and turn your thumb sideways, not like this. Because if you do it long, it can cross the line into this one or into this one. But if you do it sideways, it will just fit properly into the box. Then when you thumbprint, take the tissue that is on the table and clean your thumb very well. Clean your thumb very well until it's dry. Before you touch the ballot paper again. If you don't do that, you don't clean your thumb. After you thumbprint, if you try to touch the ballot paper again, you go and do another thumbprint somewhere. And once they see 2 thumbprints, your vote is a rejected vote, rejected ballot. Okay? So do it properly. Just look for the Akatawia. You don't even need to look for my picture. Just look for the Akatawia. And then when you see it, put your thumbprint there. On the parliamentary ballot, Dr. Giselle is the second one. But like I said, don't look for number 2. Just look for the umbrella. And then you do the same thing. You put your thumbprint, you clean your thumb nicely, and after you clean your thumb, you hold the ballot paper, and then don't fold it vertically. Don't fold it horizontally, fold it vertically. It means the ballot paper is long, like this. Yeah? Don't fold it like this. After you thumbprint, fold it like this. Okay? Lengthwise, not breadthwise. You fold it lengthwise. Because if you've thumbprinted here and the ink is not dry, when you fold it, it will touch the same NDC side. But if you fold it like this and the ink is not dry, when you fold it like this, it will go and touch another place. And once they see that, they'll say your ballot is a rejected ballot. When you're voting, don't thumbprint like this. Don't thumbprint like this. Thumbprint sideways. Yeah? Put the ballot paper on the table, put your thumb on the ink, and turn your thumb sideways, not like this. Because if you do it long, it can cross the line into this one or into this one. But if you do it sideways, it will just fit properly into the box. Then when you thumbprint, take the tissue that is on the table and clean your thumb very well. Clean your thumb very well until it's dry. Before you touch the ballot paper again. If you don't do that, you don't clean your thumb. After you thumbprint, if you try to touch the ballot paper again, you go and do another thumbprint somewhere. And once they see 2 thumbprints, your vote is a rejected vote, rejected ballot. Okay? So do it properly. Just look for the Akatawia. You don't even need to look for my picture. Just look for the Akatawia. And then when you see it, put your thumbprint there. On the parliamentary ballot, Dr. Giselle is the second one. But like I said, don't look for number 2. Just look for the umbrella. And then you do the same thing. You put your thumbprint, you clean your thumb nicely, and after you clean your thumb, you hold the ballot paper, and then don't fold it vertically. Don't fold it horizontally, fold it vertically. It means the ballot paper is long, like this. Yeah? Don't fold it like this. After you thumbprint, fold it like this. Okay? Lengthwise, not breadthwise. You fold it lengthwise. Because if you've thumbprinted here and the ink is not dry, when you fold it, it will touch the same NDC side. But if you fold it like this and the ink is not dry, when you fold it like this, it will go and touch another place. And once they see that, they'll say your ballot is a rejected ballot.
Great, folks. Now, Oshe Bibia, former President Mahama, illustrations instead of why very simple. Now, Bibia is now my confused. It's a confused. Parties in NDC MPP, Obia ewo ni logo. Obia nim say eba NDC for logo chinie. Simple. Koshwe chinie no. Obia nim say MPP logo dia oyosono. Osono with the colors. Koshwe osono simple. Na 88 ama. En how ho na obi kan number 1, no obi kan number 8, obi kan number 12 nimni ade. Just go and look for the symbols of the party, the paraphernalia of the party. A very simple, easy. I think we said now Ora John Mahama air canon. Say, what ye what on pretty we anyone shiny when we say the obe fold and who folding one the kit to a moa obe cause problem. And the cratana air ting. Correct. To say we a crammy. So who folding what nitiatia museya. So nitiatia museya ube mistake. Nti enwa ne se ube fold no e won tintin mu say one way said am I the tintin mu. Ti obun say NDC wa MPP wa we say nti the same way no MPP wa ha wo mu logo ha nti who fold no ne tintin mu say kura na e be kata so kura na still say logo no wa ha abetache MPP. Say logo no wa ha abetache NDC and no entimi nya rejected simple. And the Ghana for going forward, ni ebe churches and muncha no so papa. And yes, America two so who babakwa kwese ballot no. Enti ha yesem papa. And ko fold no nitietia mu, fold no nitinti mu. Because we won't say parties, you know, either say wo mo logos no e wa ha, candidates no so wa ha. Enti wo ni say ya, eye dia say enwo ya ebekwa kotache candidates nenim na te say o ballot can be counted, and yes sir, your ballot no will not be counted. My main can message you quick Vance saying, is it doubling K or say this job was supposed to be done by the by the lazy electoral commission. By the way, also by the way, of TV advertiser something. Good job, Mr. Mahama. Good luck, Canadian. Okay, Mohammed Jakpi Kubugu. Also watching you from Wa, all the way from Wa. Good one there. Also watching you from Pennsylvania. Hey, Pennsylvania for I don't know what you guys are doing for Trump. JD Trump. Yes. And then Ibrahim Danlade. Is it Danlade? Yes. Beans go. Is it Beans go come inside in the polling station, the polling station. Meaning what that means. Anyway, some of the message may be so complex. Mini more. Okay. Apple 8 TV. Say hi. Alex Owusu Ose. Pa Alex Obeng Kwaku. Good job. And I am watching you from Maryland. Hey, in America for my join you. Fifi a handful or say more fire. Fifi a handful or say I am watching you from where? Bahamas. Yes, Bahamas in the United States. He's watching us from the United States. Folks, it's a great one there. Got you guys covered. All right, folks. Now, Yemre, enti John Mahama a demonstrate adini ye MOBA enti mesremo. Don't make a mistake. Now let's move into full flight. The Ashanti Regional Chairman of the New Patriotic Party, Chairman Wontumi, is busy hiding in an Okada campaigning, but the question remains, who is he campaigning for? Ora Wontumi share Okada mo. Now what the way o see show Okada no ma na mi abrea. Say the Wontumi eni esi abre no a. Na wo hwe ne ye na o de show Okada ni mu a. I say apemire a o hye bon mu a edi ewusie akobon no. Em say adan de na ma o ye wo de me be ya che wa be kasa Kwaku you are not lying. Say 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 the opemire ana akire be nhye ebun mu a ewusie komu a se de osi pie ba no ya na womani abre pa na yebisa se hwan ene wuntimi all campaigning amano. Listen to wuntimi. Ouch.
Balukaye, it's the balukaye. Go in mama, hey go. Ouch. Balukaye, it's the balukaye. Go in mama, hey go. Ouch. Balukaye, it's the balukaye. Go in mama, hey go. Ouch. Balukaye, it's the balukaye. Go in mama, go.
Great folks. Now we hear say the nibre no odi to okada no mu a. No okada so uti hoye na ho. Chairman. But well, now we are certain that Chairman Wuntimi is simply campaigning for Eye Ora John Dramani Mahama. Ye to me hu ya no. I don't know what campaigning man. And of course, guess what? He agrees with former President Mahama the need to reset the country. I feel the Wuntimi agrees with John Mahama the need to reset the country. Why? That are they? Yamina Mekong, Wuntimi na na kan enum asem. Listen to him.
Let's watch the video. Let's watch the video. Jayi Mahama, na ya de buy. Ade oka na say, I'm going to reset economy. Okay.
See you be any day.
It's yes say. Mama yemfa yeto ya bano emfa ma eye John Dramani Mahama.
Let's watch the video. Let's watch the video.
Jayi Mahama, na ya de buy. Ade oka na say, I'm going to reset economy. Okay.
See you be any day.
It's yes say. Mama yemfa yeto ya bano emfa ma eye John Dramani Mahama.
Let's watch the video. Let's watch the video.
Jayi Mahama, na ya de buy. Ade oka na say, I'm going to reset economy. Okay.
See you be any day.
It's yes say. Mama yemfa yeto ya bano emfa ma eye John Dramani Mahama.
Ene da hono. Ene da hono. But also Wuntimi kra got it wrong. Kra say John Mahama so be reset the economy. No. John Mahama has said we need to reset the country. Meaning say a krunu bebi ejina no. Omano ayeden ahwiase. Omane is like a shipwreck. Say a car, you better say car na ayeden. Where a car crash. Crash, wako crash it. Say a ship and we see a poswa, you say shipwreck. Yes. Oh my Ghana, nye Ghana baby ejina no, ejina ho so well and properly footing. No. Omana crash it. It need to be reset again. I say, man, I say, and no one won't me and they won't me at Tunumutu. Or say, Mahama, I say, you reset your man, and he agrees with him. On Wednesday, the Supreme Court made a pushback at Parliament, went further to cancel Speaker's Alban Bagben's rule on the 4 persons. May I say tonight that this decision did not go well with some of the members of the August House, particularly the NDC members in the House. First, Yentie Asamoah Sam George and so Ediatu Debut. Chese, ye ka say Supreme Court. Ebria minimum ka say Supreme Court. Etutu mampamirike bia. Obien timi hu why Supreme Court ese utu sa na mo no. Supreme Court etu sa na mo yi a reverse Speaker Alban Sumana Kingsford Backben's decision say enipa ennan no a one mo abdicate to omo akunwa ne say wo mo ene amanyokuo no omo no ete wo no ene wo mo nko elections no ne speaker kwaya announcement Supreme Court say no some phrase say nipa asem we dey say wotwe ne ho a wonte ase kire say afi Supreme Court say no Speaker Backbene conference ankrofo no ennan no kofro mo bra na form betre fie ho no mo meye adwuma. Now folks, my yenhwa ade bi wa say Supreme Court sample na opesa wo ya te ase. But question is say Supreme Court bisa no say anso susuam pa say nipa no wonom beba. But se wonom ba eye ne kure say Mama Cynthia Morrison any the rest wonom betimi ahwe MPP party enimu a wonom wankasa a resign no wonom betimi ahwe party nim say ye ne MPP ese akoye business bi ebetimi esiye ebetimi esi ana. So the Supreme Court wo ye na ase ne sen yemfa no ntwere ho afi yembisa Supreme Court say a Supreme Court aware say some microphone or resign for them to come back to the House by the practices of Parliament tells clear, shows clear, demonstrate clear they are going to be strangers in the House. Say they were members of Parliament too, but as long as they've resigned from their political parties and they are coming back to the August House, they are going to be described as what? Strangers. That is the language in Parliament. Even President Akufo-Addo, the president or executive president of this republic, the fact that Oye president na owo to me wade na so no Parliament ho odru ho a oman pani woni to me wo ho Ghana ni bia ntie sa asem no me se den oman pani Akufo-Addo odru Parliament ho a enya afi no no ye president wo kwakọ lecture Backben say Backben me na me president therefore ma me kwana me dey me no President Akufo-Addo a stranger in the House eye mumye nhwe nieme bi ne tutu ne diye hwe kwanya speaker bedru ho a hwe the way your position dey be the maze say dua no won say dey dua no to ababi da ho won say dey position your friend the maze won say dey position speaker na be man musu won say dey position and say dey did that is a demonstration of the speaker's power. Chief Justice who kwaya na dua bi di wanim Chief Justice I don't know person will step out bounce sir and to be who say speak friend say president no we are their president ni say he has to sign a book send a signature eba visitors book no President Akufo-Addo every president biara including John Mahama, including Evans Fifi Atameloso, including Kufo, including former and late Flight Lieutenant General Rawlings under the Fourth Republic will be a signature the visitors book because if you are a member you are a stranger therefore as will sign visitors book no and the say so some power onyankopon ya adoma next week yawada Thursday another showdown ebabisi on yawada ni ebisa de say nipa ennan no won mo kofie ho a won mbeko as what members of Parliament for where Cynthia Morrison ho ye den agona nyakrom nyesa. But what we do know is say NPP affiliate candidates who hold it up. The candidates Emma MPP any Cynthia Morrison at the Bueni last weekend. Nyankopon ya adma ochina anase kwesiada and a bear 1 week. Emma mu di Bueni. Enti ade na mon confirm candidate in Metro Parliament. Mo na Cynthia Morrison na sabre mo na it's so bad faith you know. On some Metro Parliament. No ba yembi say who say susuam pass omumra no womuba wombetimi afi omumu ene omuni amanyoko no aye dwuma Parliament ebetimi esima na yi ana chese medwen wa this ade am force de ahye nipa konwe mentiase no omuba nso a wo which of the house are they going to sit Are they going to sit at the left-hand side of the speaker or the right-hand side of the speaker? Where? How? Which just mentiasia enye and a minti mizunya day entiasia. Madam friend is saying a Chief Justice. Okay. Emuinano yentie Honorable Comfort Doi also reacted to this same position. Also a member of Parliament. Yentie ononso the ononso nasema odiatuja. As far as I pay, Emien saying expected said they have to enter the house on Thursday. Yawada, the house will be reconvened. Take a listen to her.
MPs Supreme Court really abase yema MP tisini nyoma juma Supreme Court and bin chire ye majority ni minority nkrofo no beba no mo say Supreme Court so omumla omo beba no mo ba as a different group because they are no longer MPP members and they are no longer NDC members. Inti me na me deputy second deputy majority whip me na me clerks no be ba ko na hihye nkonya ba hihye nkonya wo fifi wa mo atrase na omo metena ho e bi se so mako independent de ko mo nya wini nti efe na mepe din bi a ye de be ma wo mo e wo fifi yo e bi se omo nya MPP omo nya NDC omo be hye fifi nipa fo no omo hye fifi ho a na majority atena speaker nimfaso na minority atena speaker benkunso sise no NDC 136 MPP 135 and na unknown group enso ye 4 omo be hye fifi once ya parties ni say unya akoya de foforo pe yi wafrim NDC aka MPP aka parliament nso aka intino enye se obi na ede boapayo eye bibi court say womla na mom internal affairs ni de follow within ye MPs no enye court
honorable do say obepe baby foforo as deputy second deputy majority whip kakonya ama say independent candidate no so already we are members of parliament now
we are members of parliament na say oh ti so madani apan omo sinsan ho so mo ye omo wodua ewo esinyina nti uye mi baby omo wo sisei omo sinsan ho nti omo be hye mfifi omo be hye ye be mo makonwa wo mfifi ano ho baby no mo atema nipa fo na court so omo mra no omo beba once a court action dey say speaker nya announce say court so omo mra na me second deputy majority whip me mo makonwa wo mfifi ho no mo ntra ho omo tra ho a no mo nya adwuma na mom omo vote internal affairs de anya court na be kire here
omo ye bi nkwa do betumi avoti
oh si say omo nka party bi ya ho omo ye independent for
omo makonya
na ye be mo makonya esa court so omo mra mbeba na mo internal affairs ne de no fa court ho bio court so omo mra nto mbeba omo be witness proceedings omo be hye fifi me da say MPs Supreme Court really abase yema MP tisini nyoma adwuma Supreme Court and bin chire ye majority ni minority nkrofo no beba no mo say Supreme Court so mo mra omo beba no mo ba as a different group because they are no longer MPP members and they are no longer NDC members inti me na me deputy second deputy majority whip me na me clerks no be ba ko na hihye nkonya ba hihye nkonya wo fifi wa mo atrase na omo metena ho e bi se so mo ko independent de ko mo nya wini nti efe na mepe din bi a ye de be ma wo mo e wo fifi yo e bi se omo nya MPP omo nya NDC omo be hye fifi nipa fo no omo hye fifi wa na majority atena speaker nimfaso na minority atena speaker benkunso sise no NDC 136 MPP 135 and na unknown group enso ye 4 omo be hye fifi once ya parties ni say unya akoya de foforo pe yi wafrim NDC aka MPP aka parliament nso aka intino enye se obi na ede boapayo eye bibi court to say womra na mmom internal affairs ne de follow within your MPs no enya court
honorable we say obepe baby for as deputy second deputy majority whip kakonya ama say independent candidate no so already we are members of parliament
now we are members of parliament na say oh ti so madani apan almost sinsan ho so mo ye omo odua ewo esi nyina nti uye ni baby omo wo sisei omo sinsan ho nti omo be hye mfifi omo be hye ye be mo makonwa wo mfifi ano ho baby no mo atema nipa fo na court so omo mra no omo be ba once a court action dey say speaker nya announce say court so omo mra na me second deputy majority whip me mo makonwa wo mfifi ho no mo ntra ho omo tra ho a no mo nya adwuma na mmom omo vote internal affairs dey anya court na be kire here
omo ye bi ngwa do betunya vote
oh si say omo nka party bia ho omo ye independent for
omo makonya
na ye be mo makonya esa court so omo mra mbeba na mo internal affairs ne dey me mfa court ho bio court so omo mra nto mbeba omo be witness proceedings omo be hye fifi
yes ibusia for nti wo hwa ade a aye no hu bisi ever say ebinsi wo oman mu pen o under the 4th Republican Constitution where did me ebinsi that the first of its kind ebi ACA enti me kra mene kanokra na esan ye mo won say ye be o mo sen ye be no well another member of parliament has also sharply responded to this Chief Justice directives. Why? MP for Ningo Pram Pram, Sam George, has spoken. Take a listen to him.
Take this recording to the Chief Justice that I said I am now the Vice Chairman of the Select Committee on Communication because I am part of the majority. Enough of the politics in our judiciary. The Supreme Court is a judicial wing, not an extension of the MPP headquarters. The people of Ghana are fed up of the political decisions. And as Parliamentary caucus, we will stand up to defend the will of the people and defend the integrity and independence of Parliament. But this defense is not going to only end on Tuesday. It starts from Tuesday till John Mahama is sworn in on the 7th of January 2025. And we need, John Mahama needs a solid parliament. He needs men he can rely on. Last Thursday, 2 days ago, he was in my constituency and he told the people of Ningo Pram Pram that he needs parliamentarians. He needs them to vote for their MP. And that is what I can tell you, that in parliament today, 275 MPs, if you want to count even 5 that are doing their job, your MP, Samuel Okucheto is one of them. Let me tell you something. President Mahama needs a solid parliament. For President Mahama to be able to deliver the jobs, for President Mahama to be able to deliver on all the promises we have told you, he needs to have a solid parliament. He needs people like Samuel Okucheto Ablakwa standing behind him in parliament. He needs Okucheto Ablakwa. And so my brothers and sisters of North Tongue, on behalf of the NDC Parliamentary Caucus, we say thank you for giving us Ablakwa, and we ask you to bring him back for us.
Great, folks. Bibibo, 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 Bibiba. Now, enti Yankupon Yadma, week here you be see me. Next week, Parliament will be reconvened. I don't know how the balance of power no eba be wo Augusta House wo. Now maybe brace yourself, maybe baby be so right now. But making comments or say, good evening, bro. Something is coming. Oh, we should all protect our thumb because it has an assignment. And I'll say, you will sit in the middle of Parliament as what? Wonderful. Yes, lender or awushi, ECG, womo vendor nemo or honor or the headquarters no. Watching this program. My memory was so quick now for you. I'm sure I say, Mommy, Canada say unknown group in Parliament. Mommy, at the Serena Odeba. Valerie answer or say, love this decision. They should be separated. I second it. Valerie no de ebae. And Alidu Inusa or say very good. And Georgina and Sudnedia about Valerie answer or say. The CJ has been paid, and also she is scared. She's scared she will be dethroned from her position. She is acting. A word me use. Be wise, CJ. Don't let this dwarf intimidate you. A word to a wise is enough. No, that was Sparky. Is it Danny Wise? Or say constitutional amendments is seriously required so that the IGP, I'm sure you want to say that IGP, in fairness, Supreme Chief Justice or Supreme Court Justice, EC boss, IBN, I don't know who is IBN director, I'm sure you want to talk about BNI director, etc., shall all be voted on. This would allow them to work without favoring the party in power. I think that a bit me papa. Mommy Kenneth or say prayer works you and also say prayer works. Valerie answered or say hello. Good listeners, I salute everyone and special greetings to my one and only Quakes. Hope you are doing well. Quakes is me, right? Salute you too. Yes. You try me doing so and a short Quakes. Special one for me who's yes. Any part of me power. Yes. Then someone else. We so say Apple 6 ATV or said this is Kwaku skirt. USA Kwaku, good job. Kwaku skirt, is it you? Kwaku me yankasa ai. Kwaku me yankasa. Osei Kwame Alan Chermante for 2024. Or say good evening, Senior Kwaku Annan and everyone. And John Minta also watching you from Spain, Madrid. And then the Abroche for no good line is heavy. And I feel Ali Dunis also watching you inside Tema. Great one there. Yakubu say I like this program, more fire. Yakubu also say I'm watching you live. And Ekosa now, folks, on Monday and Friday, they always say in the freestyle. On Monday, the nation woke up to hear the sudden demise of one of the presidential contestants, Mami Ikriadonko. Many Ghanaians have expressed shock and sympathized with her family. However, it is believed that prior to her death, or if you like, prior to her untimely demise, she made this information public. Monday ye came yeda sorry ya putuprum say Mami Ikriadonko team oda sorry ya odaya one sorry odaya one sorry. Hey, I say well folks, I stand to be corrected, but as I sit here me nyante say yes Mami Ikriadonko oyare anampo say ya hospitalized no and as no so far everything surrounding Ikriadonko's death is mystery. Very mystery. Ghanaians. Besibra minimuka say the death surrounding Ikriadonko is mystery. But we all know say until now we are crying our call IPAC meeting. Mami call IPAC meeting. Obi who say Mami no Ikriadonko was very healthy. What you ye de nomina de NDC for ya sonomania de. Ebane say ene maame ne konemu a wawu Ashase kwana mfisi obi puli prank and omo yedide. And truly now it is confirmed. But as somewhere down they say answer na maame no ebenya ne untimely death no. Na maame ekua donko de nsembie gugu abontene. Na eno ne mebi say Ghana for ye fa asem ne saying the security services of the state ye fa asem ne saying ana ye fa ne trada. Hey, Eranom, mommy should be ye wo main wo Ghanaians. Then some of the two public in Ebini. Take a listen to Kradonko.
I'm penny for the head, that's one of my boy. I don't know. Maybe so I don't know, be a god said so. I'm going to say so. Was he a mere god said, what was so? So I just say, I know so a cigar and say who quine. Say, I am no cassane. Was cigar and say who quine, whatever year way. What I said, I saw one crowd of war. I'm here to ye. If you said you were here, no, then so can we. And to make catch one on that day, and the perfect as a pay. I'm on a bow and penny of my so me cono. And a one year uncle. One on that side, me, I'm to wait, what Baba so sad and plan. And I say, yeah, brother, now, and so some many papa so. I better pay beside me, hen of a tear, because I'm my saying, or Pemiacome, now catches, and I'm the two. Now, so I'll catch up with the first and the part of Pemiacome. And to remember some of the other cemetery here. I hear I'm one of kind of my saying, into a Pemiacome to say me, we are who are in a come. Auntie, I'm Pemiaco for the head, that's one of my boy. I don't know. Maybe so I don't know, be a god said so. I'm going to get said so. Was he a be a god said, what was so? So I just say, I know so a cigar and say who quine. Say, I am no cassane. Was cigar and say who quine, whatever year way. What I said, I saw one crowd of war. I'm here to ye. If you said you were here, no, then so can we. And to make catch one on that day, and the perfect as a pay. I'm on a bow and penny of my so me cono. And a one year uncle. One on that side, me, I'm to wait, what Baba so sad and plan. And I say, yeah, brother, now, and so some many papa so. I better pay beside me, hen of a tear, because I'm my saying, or Pemiacome, now catches, and I'm the two. Now, so I'll catch up with the first and the part of Pemiacome. And to remember some of the other cemetery here. I hear I'm one of kind of my saying, into a Pemiacome to say me, we are who are in a come. Auntie.
Folks, this is very, very disturbing and troubling. Me to be because of the mammy came, or bonny sleep necker. At the time, walk us when the mammy with you. Nay, dear boss, son, and the mammy walker. Nay, dear baby, soon as see ye, and dear mammy walker say, why am I no more tartano? Not something now, Korean, or bought on my peniaku for the team. But maintain any report or any statement from the office of the president. A dear, Iranum. Moreover, eyes and hands are also pointing towards another direction. Afi ensa any be so pointed towards any baby say wonumi na enim ma mini wonu hu bi. Yehwe bibi yo. Ehemfa na ensa ne ensa air pointed towards. Ehemfa. Listen to this.
Me say ekwadonko ni wo no NPP for any chairman untumi enim hu bi. Ekwadonko wo me say NPP omuni chairman untumi omunim hu bi nsem ye chairman untumi no ekotina radio so ekekaye tie nkomo na ye di no se NPP for be pekwan bia so asasa ballot paper no ama John Mahama Efri number 8 said the be NDC for any so no matter abano aseno ekwadonko na comedian ono na ho dwo betimi eyi na firi honom na momie enko video nim na wo beti de me kana se
and I'm telling you me say so rusu be mpakra wodi ma tinyi a ba bi NDC for kra da say 8 na say ye no na mo ma firi wa ba 7 and 6 I'm telling you to show the strength and the power.
Me say ekwadonko ni wo no NPP for any chairman untumi enim hu bi ekwadonko wo me say NPP omuni chairman untumi omunim hu bi nsem ye chairman untumi no ekotina radio so ekekaye tie nkomo na ye di no se NPP for be pekwan bia so asasa ballot paper no ama John Mahama efiri number 8 said the be NDC for any so no matter abano aseno ekuadonko na comedian ono na ho dwo ebetimi eyi na firi honom na momie enko video nim na wo beti de make na se
and I'm telling you messy so who be mpakra wodi chinyi a baby NDC for kra da say 8 na say you know na mo ma firi wa ba 7 and 6 I'm telling you to show the strength and the power.
What a to show what the strength and the what power. Won't even I say Ghana ni bia fa maame ni wo no mfam kwadwendwen mu 1 second na hwade. So far ade na what say ese ekun no 2 maame ni wo he efie ana hospital. Which one ena winim? Se owo fie a edien ena ye na wo fie ho. Eyewitness bi abeka kansem bi ana. Do we know what is happening now? Well, folks, afiyenko yen shifting in free. In the Bawku conflict, tension is set to swell up in the township. Uko Bawku sisia afi tension egusua ewo Bawku ho. Edie be nti na tension no ekoso Bawku ho nom. Na dien ene udu ho a udi we ni be hu. Eni me bi say ene ekoso Bawku. Watch this.
To disperse everybody. So that is what is happening in the Bawku municipality. They said they will not accept the curfew. Yes, they said the curfew must be reviewed because 6 p.m. they will not accept it. Yes, they said no curfew. Yes, they said unless they impose the curfew at Wale Wale for Bawku, they should just not impose the curfew. At least 10 p.m. was okay, but why should they bring it to 6 p.m.? That is why they are burning ties all over the Principal Street. You can see from me, the military walking on the street, calming people down and telling them to take care to disperse the place. So far from me is the military. Yeah, you can see them over here with their ammo cars far. So that's what's happening in the Bawku municipality right now. Yes. So in case you get in the video, there's a little development in the Bawku municipality. Meanwhile, there's bloody gunshots everywhere in the municipality. Yes.
So who drew Bawku Sesia? Any Israel and Palestine difference in him? Yeah. Who drew Bawku Sesia? Or to say Israel and Palestine? Just them say who say reporter ne ka say me say or say na Bawku for ne say yemfa curfew no enko wale dientia. Dientia yemfa curfew no enko ho. The people of Bawku are calling on the state authorities to direct the curfew. They should direct the curfew elsewhere. Elsewhere, na himfa no mumini yemfa enko wale dienti ene yemfa curfew no enko wale. Ebese wo hwa de we na meka asem cho. Take a listen to them.
So the killing in Bawku is very bad, and the killing in Bindu Wale is very bad. It's very bad. As far as they are imposing curfew in Bawku, they should be curfew in Wale. And his government, give us a break. Give us a break. No peace in Bawku. No peace. So the killing in Bawku is very bad, and the killing in Bindu Wale is very bad. It's very bad. As far as they are imposing curfew in Bawku, they should be curfew in Wale. And his government, give us a break. Give us a break. No peace in Bawku. No peace.
Erana mate. Me say ebao ebubon kakran kakran na ebe kwa kodru ho. They are calling the government, calling Akufo-Addo, calling Bawumia, give them a break. On Monday and Wednesday, 2 editions were respectively. I called on Ghana's international partners, Monkole Bawumia to order. Nebeya on step it down. Mode you go so. What was say? Me and me same ball openi bidin. I friend Bagri Sedu Oyewaya. Who is Bagri Sedu? Who is he? Is it true that the national security apparatus have been providing security protection for Bagri Sedu for God knows how many days, weeks, months, and why? Why? It's a moment of protection. Is Bawumia aware? And does he know Bagri Sedu only to be who? And no than Chenya, Ora Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia, Oya Kusasini and no a man Prusini. Is it true so a man Prusini? And these are the 2 tribes at the war front. And Bawumia want to contest to become president of one of this tribe. Really? And you don't think that this poses some form of security threat to this country? Okay. Yemfa and away. Afi yebe sha se me catch am say obi nim eye police penny or retired eye Nathan Kofi Buachi retired. Our assembly wo ho ne de ma Owura Kofi Buachi. Folks mama asemi nye hiasem. Our intelligence report has uncovered a massive security and intelligence operation mounted on the retired police chief Nathan Kofi Buachi by the National Bureau of Investigations, NIB. Kaneno, yebe from saying the BNI, Bureau of National Investigations. Edumakui intelligence say the National Bureau of Investigation for mounted a special operation bia Ora Nathan Kofi Buachi ejina operation we mu den. And wherever he is, mama enkra we into no. The shadow operation coupled with surveillance is to figure out whether or not he is into some form of training a group of people, giving some security directives, and of course to weaponize it as a source in the upcoming election 2024. Now, the NIBA National Investigations Bureau for you, massive one. Now, if you want to monitor Kofi Buachi, say, also ebia o training enipa bi, em won ma be ye to trust him, and o training nipa bi, em won ma be ye din o. Ni na ne say, wo mo man what you call shadow operation, big one. So our operation on the money nana is because of election we are urgent. Tonight, we therefore urge Mr. Nathan Kofi Buachi to be very, very vigilant. 1, very, very careful. 2, very watchful as a retired security chief all around his confines. Afi yebo Owura Kofi Buachi koko. Papa say, onye very careful. Nifi koye eni nifi baye Kofi Buachi man ni na ho. Say, the surroundings ni na woman onye very careful. The atosubium, there is what you call a lot of conspiracy ploy to have him implicated in something which could border on his former administration or otherwise. And I'll tell Kofi Buachi to watch the space ahead of. 36 more days to go, he should watch out. If he did, when he said, one more ebo a pobi se fi ye nyanwa a pobia one more bon a ponobe to say and ya nyome bia akoso ewo police administration man no ra Kofi Boakye kane no on that screen is no afi one more kohwe edwuma ora Kofi Boakye no aye no ne ya hwe se ye benya bibia etochima ana bibia ankoye ewo nedwuma no ne ye de abonu kwa edu se bam eno ano no. And they don't care so omo de ko akogina semdibia anytime hey me say anything is possible me do nyame NDC for musi moni abre eye NDC o eye sheda o Alan Chremanti o hwan o moni mre say MPP for na nkasa hey MPP for ni abre papa wo me mini election we chin election bia ya to no Ghana. And anybody who stands their way or they believe say you are standing their way or they believe say you are a force to reckon with, trust me, they will ditch you. Yes. Into Kofi Boakye, baby biara mesre Kofi, baby biara, be very vigilant and be very careful. Yes. One more mind say one number one just say yes, she should document more and nyoma and krata way a lot. A big problem to past issues. Now the media, our intelligence source no enko bia de biso hey assembly esi dada eye ora efese former president Akuf efese Kufo time o se mo be kaya assembly siye Tagore Alaji hwan ensem se mo kai sa Tagore issue no ye pese ye revisit sa issue no ne ye de be attack papa. Meanwhile papa uko police administration mo record of Kofi Boakye is unblemished. His exemplary order lines cannot pass unnoticed. But for some dirty politics, stupidity of the highest order, one person me dey. Na hum jiemu na wakono, one person mo say ni din. Yes. I'm telling you, enye joke o. Kofi Boakye, eni bria one person mo dey ban so no enye joke. Entora Kofi Boakye baby awo bia Kofi mesrawo. Be very careful. In fact, carefulness now be enough. Your whole family, and of course, be very also vigilant in there in how should I put it? You know, surreptitious movement in your residence. Yeah, Kofi is a security couple. He's a security chief. He knows what I'm talking about. Be very careful about surreptitious movements in your environs and your residence. A lot of things is in the pipeline coming, folks. And this will be in Kofi Boakye almost asking me to na Kofi baby I will be answer minim say program ubenya mesraw bo ho ban ye hwe ho ye ufi ko na ufi bae. There's a lot na nua nche any say friend say wuntumi aba abek for because maintain so right Kofi Boakye abek can no, not even that I've heard a comment from Kofi Boakye, but for some strange reason yet whoa na wuntumi aba bonten say etuo ba kokra to Ashanti regional obebane papai amani nsi Ashanti region say eh obebane na say mani nsi Ashanti region na wo wuntumi who that power no. What makes you think so? What makes you say all of this? Into Kofi Boakye baby awo bia no, be on alert. There's a lot. There are lots of intelligence bia yensa kan ni na ye crypted. Ni na crypted. And we need some Russians to interpret it. I'm telling you. Me say some very classified report to be a group no so. We need some Russian intelligence agents to declassify it. Very disturbing. Ube Kofi Zua, ya na wa bompaya mano. Kofi Boakye na making. He's been quiet sitting in somewhere, doing his own thing. But for why any person do many sin hono, me just you, me what Kofi is up to, I don't know. In fact, I don't even know the precursor to that of whom to me comment. Folks, me the best and I make a short break me bar. We go straight into the Afrobarometer report by Center for Democratic Development, CDD. Stick and stay, I am Kwaku Annan, and this is Ghana Speaks on the nation's biggest investigative magazine show. Tonight on Outfront. I'll be right back.
Oral Black Star Limited. Our lands are everywhere. It depends on the customer's preferred location. We have lands in areas such as Kwaku, Amasaman, Kaswa, Denchira, Bawku, Botsiano, and Insawam. Our lands are very affordable and has no litigation issues. Our lands comes in various sizes such as 70 by 100, 35 by 100, and among others. We have a flexible payments plan that is 3 months, 6 months, and 9 months. The areas are well developed. No need to worry about electricity, water, and other social amenities. You can contact us on 030-2452-555, 030-2452-555, or visit our website at www.oralblackstarlimited.com. Oral Black Star, your preference, our priority.
Folks, welcome back to Ghana Speaks. Of course, in this edition, we threw the spotlight on the CDD's Afrobarometer report. But before my executive producer joins me, my main message is we. Also, please, I am Della. Tio. Also, please, I am Della. Some 2 guys asked me this afternoon if I have seen him. They are from Bawku. Della Neka say, oh. I say, I live around his house in Kumasi. Della Patre say, Enewie, a member mienu a one mu free Bawku. Bisane say, and so when who ora Kofi Boachiana because Delano stays around Kofi Boachi fi ewu Kumasi. No mo hwehwe na yeden. Mr. Ghana for ubia winim Kofi Boachi no. Let's all pray for him. I cannot say much more than I've said. Yeah, the intelligence are very disturbing. Very disturbing. Well, so good evening, Kwaku. What is going on in Ghana Parliament? Then what's that? Beyede, Kwaku. I am shocked this evening. Hey, Akufo-Addo has finally killed Ikredonko. Are international community aware of this? This is from Dr. Mustafa from Kaswa. Doc, my name say international partners me aware there. Kwaku, good evening. NPP killed her. Listen to Chama to me. They can give his driver huge money to poison or strangled her. They did same to Chama Rollins. Yakupon hu nipa mobo. And some way be see Ghana. And you may be see within the few days now I can won. And why you careful. We so order by one funny that say Frontline, one funny diama. Okay. I say we all say hello, Kwaku Annan. It's what happened. I said it's what happened. It's what happened. It's what happened. Nothing can stop it. I mean, no one can stop it. God's plan cannot be frustrated. Change is coming. Change is here. Echo Thomas from Tema Community 4 and Odebaye. Good evening, my brother, Kwaku. My name is David Deku, watching you from Nungwa, Cocoa Beach. God richly bless you. Good job you're doing for Mother Ghana. Wound to me can't change the JDM position. I have already told you, strange things would be happening before 7 December. Yeah, you said it, Deku. Strange things in the pipeline. Oh, very scary. Okay, was it good evening, Mr. Annan? I am listening to you. I am listening. I say you are too bold, and I admire you so much. I am Saint Kawari from Birmingham. All right. So may I admire Papa. I say, Daddy, please, these people will kill us before our time. Well, they can't. Obiye no obi to me aye. My main colors also. Good evening, Kwaku. 7 December is Ghana against MPP. The victory, Ted Mahama is coming again. Raphael and Ode Ebaye. We shall say, good evening, Mr. Annan. Good job. Mr. Annan, there is fire in the mountain. Ikredonko dead. Something terrible is coming to happen. I don't know. Good evening, Mr. Annan. Good job. Makan waited that. Okay. I say, Kwaku, Allah protect you for your truth program. From Mohammed Kwaku, the 4 people should not go to Parliament. It is a disgrace from Mohammed and Ode Ebaye. These Sakawa offspring in wake are just toiling with Ghana's democracy. Very shameful judiciary. From Same Offenso and Ode Ebaye Offenso in Ashanti region. Great. Now, baby Adriano, Mame inviting me, executive producer Yayamba, to take us into the CDD report. No? And Emunsem CDC at here. Okay, executive producer Yayamba joins me now. Now, Yaw, see a share report now saying, I'm saying baby Adriano now, no, not just say CDD for the year call elections in the moon, and I share and you might be happen our elections. And Emma Ben almost engage in the space. Take it up from there.
Okay, so we have views on elections and views on elections on the key findings. Popular support for elections as the method for choosing leaders has consistently remained high since 2002. However, over time, there has been an increase in the percentage who think other methods should be adopted. A large majority, that's 72% of Ghanaians, do not support lowering their voting age from 18 to 16 years. 6 in 10 citizens, 60%, say the 2020 general election was completely free and fair, or free and fair with minor problems. A candidate's honesty, character, that's 90%, character 88%, and campaign promises 59% are the 3 major factors that Ghanaians say will influence their choices in the 2024 elections. So we now move on to popular support for elections. So they are asked 2 types of questions. Should we choose leaders through elections, or we should use other methods to choose leaders? And there is this trend over the years. So the graph on the screens is a trend analysis from the year 2002 to the year 2024. So you can see clearly that the one in red above is should we choose leaders through elections, and the one in black is we should use other methods to choose leaders. So the one in red is we should choose leaders through elections. In 2002, 89% of Ghanaians or respondents believe that we should choose leaders through elections. But if you compare that to the current year, which is 2024, it's dropped to 81%. And that of we should use other methods in 2002 was 8%. Now it has increased to 18% over the years. So that's what they said in their key findings, that that perception has increased over the years. 2002 it was 8%, in 2005 8%, 2008 12%, then it declined to 7%, moved up to 11%, 17%, 16%, 15% and 18%. So you can see that a certain section of Ghanaians or certain people in Ghana believe that elections is not the best way to select leaders. And it has been increasing. Those numbers have been increasing from 2002, and it's now 18%, as against 8% in 2002. And those who believe that we should use elections since 2002 up to 2024, it declined from 89% in 2002 to 81% in 2024. So the section of Ghanaians who believe that we should use elections to elect leaders, as of 2002 was 89%.
Great. As of 2002, it
was 89%.
89% of Ghanaians
believe that we should elect our leaders. It moved to 91% in 2005, declined to 87% in 2008, then moved up to 93% in 2012, declined to 88% in 2014, declined to 82% in 2017, remained 82% in 2019, declined, and then went up a little to 84% in 2022, and has come down to 81% in 2024.
It has come down to
81%.
81%
in 2024.
I see.
So as against 2002.
So then it means that any people who are interested, let's say,
it's like us about one afro nipa.
Afro nipa.
And you can see that people having this belief that the method we use in selecting our guests and one go for. Yes.
Wow. Okay. Yeah,
so then we'll move on to the next.
Okay. So Yamba is giving us all of that.
So the next one is about support for multi-party competition.
Okay.
So under that, there's also a trend analysis from 2002 to 2024. Then they asked 2 key questions. So which of the following statements is closer to your view? Statement 1, political parties create division and confusion. It is therefore unnecessary to have many political parties in Ghana. Then statement 2, many political parties are needed to make sure that Ghanaians have real choices in who governs them. So if you see the graph on the board, it's related to the statement 2. That's the choice. In 2002, that's 57% of Ghanaians believe that we should have multi-party democracy.
Okay. 57%
in 2002.
All right. That we need multi-party democracy.
Yes, or we should have more political parties.
Okay.
It increased to 70% in 2005, increased to 72% in 2008, then increased to 81% in 2012. Then it declined to 70% in 2014, remained 70% in 2017. In 2019, it was 69%, went up again to 72% in 2022. Then it has declined a bit to 69%.
Let's just say parties for a yard doors and dodo.
And also I say
because this young one, how many political parties now contested? Take away
independence.
Independent for no crowd ASA.
Those who have made it on the ballot, political parties near 9. And some have been disqualified.
I see.
Yeah, some have been disqualified. So I don't think we have less than 15 political parties in this country. Because some couldn't make it. So out of the 13 people on the ballot, 9 are political parties. And then the other 4 are independent candidates. And that's how it has been.
Oh, okay.
As a Ghana for they are having that kind of mentality, say, as a party, Then, if you move on to the next thing, you see opposition parties should hold government accountable versus cooperate. So there are 2 questions CDD and an Afrobarometer crew asks over here. Statement 1, after losing an election, opposition parties should monitor and criticize the government in order to hold it accountable. Then statement 2, once an election is over, opposition parties and politicians should accept defeat and cooperate with government to help it develop the country.
Yeah.
Then you look at those 2 statements. Opposition parties should hold government accountable.
Good.
Versus opposition parties should cooperate with government.
Okay.
As at 2022. So the 2022 data is what is in red.
I see.
The
2022 is the one in
red.
Right.
Then the one in black is for 2024.
I see.
So when we take the statement, opposition parties should hold government accountable.
Good.
As of 2022, 41% of respondents or Ghanaians believe that opposition parties should hold government accountable. But as of 2024, it declined. It means that now about 33% believe that opposition parties should hold government accountable. Then when you go to the other statement, opposition parties should cooperate with government.
Good.
That one has increased from 2022 figure, which was 57%. It is increased to 66%.
Good.
So as at now, about 66% of Ghanaians feel that the opposition party should cooperate with government.
I see.
In order for them to push the agenda of Ghana forward.
Good. Good.
So that's the data on the screen.
On the screen. Good.
Then we move to the next distance. So should the voting age be reduced? So the voting age.
Voting age.
A lot of people feel that
we believe that 18.
Yeah, but it's too high.
Okay.
Some people have the perception that we are 16. So they ask that question.
Wow.
Whether they should reduce their voting age to 16 years so that it will become more inclusive.
I see.
And voting age should not be reduced. 72% of Ghanaians say that it should not be reduced.
Oh, I see.
Then 25% says that it should be reduced for 18 to 16 years.
Oh, okay.
So that is the data on the voting age, as to whether a lot of Ghanaians appreciate the fact that.
Wow.
So I think majority of Ghanaians feel that the 18 years is okay.
I see.
And they shouldn't do anything about
18
it.
18 years there, for me, I think that should be the threshold. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so then we'll move on. Say participation in the 2020 elections.
Okay.
So if you look at that data, the blue section represents the number of people that voted in the election. Then 2020, right? Yes, please. Then the yellow, I did not vote. So about 20% did not vote. 77% voted. Then I was too young to vote. 2% of respondents says that they were too young to vote. And 20% said they didn't vote. Then 77% voted in the year 2020.
I see.
It's a participation in the last national election. So that data that we had there's now the trend analysis in the subsequent listing. That one from the year 2012. You realize that the yellow, I did not vote in the last national election. Then the red is those who voted. In 2012, 75% voted. In 2014, 78%. 2017, 81%. 2019, those who said they voted in the previous elections were 76%. 2022, 81%, and now 77%.
So it dropped.
So depending on the respondents they met.
That's right.
Whether they voted in the previous election or not. So the data, the